And you can remove the fleshy part on your sit bones and kind of shake from side to side. You can move forward and back to find your center point. And I notice when I'm finding mine, there's like a tendency to like lean forward, but try to hinge a little bit back. Not like so far back, but just slightly, and feel your core engage when you do that. And you can allow your eyes to close. And before you try to change or move your breath anyway, just notice how your breath is already sitting in your body. And notice when you think about your breath, if your breath naturally already changes pace or depth. And then begin to inhale through the nose. Expand both sides of the rib cage, as well as the front and back. Feel like your torso is a balloon, expanding as you inhale. The neck is light. And then exhale through the nose. Feel the breath move down through your pelvis into the mat, stabilizing you, grounding you. Inhale through the nose. Expand. Exhale through the nose. Contract. Notice any sensations that arise in your body from breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, creating heat in the body. And from here, we'll take our alternate nostril breathing. So I take my thumb, my index finger, and my pinky. I place my pinky on the left side of my nostril, or my left nostril. And then I use my index finger on my thumb, index finger on my third eye, the space between your eyebrows. And then I inhale through the right nostril. Hold at the top. Close up the right nostril with your thumb. Release your pinky and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Hold. Close up the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Hold. Close off the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale through the right. And now move a few more like this in your own timing. And last cycle. Then you can release your hand, begin to inhale and exhale through the nose. Notice any changes. That breath helps connect both sides of our brain and also helps calm down our fight or flight nervous system. With your eyes closed, you can take your shoulders around in a circle. Taking deep breaths in and out through the nose, and then reverse the circle. From here, drop your chin to your chest, forward and to the right, and then down to the left. Really allowing the weight of your head to let go as you roll forward and to the side, letting gravity naturally stretch the back and the side of the neck. And then on the right side, reach your left fingertips down. Keep your both shoulders down, and especially be aware of the right shoulder as you lift your arm up and grab your left ear with your right hand. Gently pull down and feel the space between your shoulder and your ear here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. You can have your eyes still closed or you can open them. And then very gently and slightly, without pulling too hard, just send your gaze up to the ceiling and feel the stretch in the front of your neck. And then slightly turn your head down, reaching for the back of your skull. And then release the right hand, drop the head down, and to the left, reach the right fingertips out. So even with my arm just reaching, I feel a stretch deeper. I feel a deeper stretch, and then I even feel it out through underneath my armpit almost. And then I reach the left arm up and over, keeping the space between the left ear and the left shoulder. And I gently pull, and I make sure that my head is not curved forward or back, but if I lift my head up, it would go directly over my spine. In and through the nose, out through the nose. And then turn your gaze slightly up. And then gaze slightly down. Release. Drop the head down. Curl through the spine. So the chin is into the chest. The spine is curled. And really drop the weight of the head. Notice any sensations you may feel in through your spine. Let the gaze and the eyes drop. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, roll all the way up. Take the rib cage over to the right. Using your hands against your knees, roll to the back, to the left, and forward. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, moving around in a circle. Inhale and exhale. I'm not doing anything necessarily with your head, just allowing the head to float around with the spine and the torso. And then reverse the circle, move the ribs to the left, to the back, to the right, and forward. Inhale, exhale, roll up through the spine, rub your palms together. And again, when you rub your palms, the tendency is to lift your shoulders, but try to keep your shoulders down. I teach at a detention center for youth, a juvenile detention center, and I notice how hard like sitting can be for our bodies if we're not used to like sitting crisscross or the alignment, and how our posture also affects like our breathing, and how if we're stressed, we like place our shoulders up. You can open your palms then when you're ready and feel the energy between them. So I always recommend to them, and also for anybody, to sit against a wall for 5 minutes a day and really sit with your tailbone all the way against the back of the wall. A dance teacher first told me this when I was a kid. And then when you breathe, I realized you can really feel the back of your rib cage and the back of your body. So I always talk about the back of our body when we're breathing. Place your hands over your heart. And when you sit against the wall, as you inhale, you can feel the back rib cage very slightly expanding and pressing. And then you can notice if your shoulders are forward, and then you can really feel the tactile pressure of your body against the wall, which can be informative. From here, press down and in, and bring your gaze to your third eye point, the space between your eyebrows. Inhale, hold at the top. Exhale through the nose for 8, 7, controlling the breath, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a minute to set your intention for your practice today. You can also dedicate your practice to yourself or somebody in your life. And if you didn't come with an intention today, I offer you the intention of trust. So trust yourself that you will always do your best, that you know what you need, and you always have everything you need within you. In through the nose, exhale, side out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, side out. Last one. Release your hands. Open your right leg out to the side. Keep the left foot in. Flex the right foot. Open the left palm, reach the right palm, reach the left arm up and over. And here, the shoulders are down, and the right hand is reaching for the inside arch, but reach wherever you can. And then the chest is spinning open, so the tendency might be to collapse here. That's an exaggeration, but really feel the spinning open, and as if there's like a wall behind you and you're trying to lean against it. Send the gaze up to your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. One hand on either side of your leg. And it's still early, just drop the chin to the chest. Pull forward, not really trying to go anywhere, just letting the weight of gravity move you. And then come up, switch sides. Flex the left foot, lift the left palm up, right hand up. Inhale, up, and then exhale, reach. This is a great stretch for when we're sitting all day. And then look up to your palm, opening the chest, stacking the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, come up. One hand on either side of your leg, just drop your chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up, and we'll meet on all fours. So bring your shoulders over your wrists and your knees, under your hips. Look at your fingers and really open your fingers, spread them wide. Press your palms into the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart and the chest. And really stretch your thyroid, the front of your throat. And then exhale, curl through the spine, looking in between the knees. Press into the mat and see how concave you can become with your exhale, creating more and more space between your shoulder blades. Hold, and then inhale, arch, rolling through the shoulders, opening the heart, and then curl. Move through your cat and cow in your own timing, going fast or slow. Making sure to include all the way through the spine, so your head and your neck keep going. And play with your breath here, so you can try playing with the exhale as you arch and the inhale as you curl. And then you can allow that to move you into any variation of your head and tail that feels good to you. And then coming back to neutral, bring your right sit bone back to your right heel, all the way back to the left and forward. Inhale, and then exhale as you sit back. Inhale and exhale. And then back to the center, reverse the circle, left sit bone to left heel, all the way back, around and forward. Back to the center, bring your feet and your legs together, sit back on your heels. We're going to grab the inside of our feet for rabbit pose. Drop your chin to your chest. So you're purposely creating a curl in your spine. From here, drop the crown of your head to the mat. Lift your butt upwards, keeping your head and neck as close to your knees as you can. You'll feel a stretch in your back. And also this is very good for your thyroid. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Roll up through the spine. All the way up. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Come back to all fours. Drop into the shoulder blades. This is pressing out, dropping in, and this time bend the elbows and then press up and concave the back, the upper back. So press down, sink, and then press up, creating space. So if we were in a plank position, we would call this our push-up plus. From here, come back to neutral, and then extend your right leg out. Keep the sacrum parallel and flat. Just tuck the right toes. Inhale, and then exhale. Keep the bottom leg where it is and turn out the right foot. So we did this last week on Wednesday. And bring the wrist under the shoulder. The hips are stacked. Neck is long. And then lift up the right leg. Tuck the left tailbone. So the tendency is to want to sit back here. Tuck under. Reach the right hand by the ear. Option to stay here or reach back, grab the inside arch of your right foot, adding on, and then press, try to keep the tailbone tucked, press the foot into the hand, and you can send your gaze down to help you balance, or up to test your balance. Press, press, press. Release out to the side. Turn back to parallel. Roll up your mat if your knee is bothering you. In parallel, bring the right knee to the right elbow. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're using your breath in and out through the nose. Reach the left leg behind you. Tuck the toes. Inhale. Exhale, left foot comes down. Right toes are pointing to the left arch. Right hand is underneath the shoulder. Tailbone tucks from here. And then here. Shoulders down the back. Feel both sides of your torso engaged. And then lift the left foot off. Left arm up. Stay here or reach around, grab the inside arch of your foot. You can use your strap here as well. Press your foot into your hand. The tailbone tucked. Press, press, press. This is the same pressing feeling that we get in dancer's pose and our king pigeon pose. Release, back to parallel, knee to left elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. And tuck the toes, down dog. Send your heels down. Sit bones spin up to the ceiling. Drop the weight of the head. Shoulders release down the back. Lower abdominals engaged. And try to just be still here and really feel the posture become more grounded with every breath. In through the nose and out through the nose for 5 breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. I'm gonna take a look and see. Good. Think like someone's grabbing the top of your hips and rotating your pelvis and sit bones up to the ceiling. Good, relax the neck. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come up onto the toes. Lift the heels. Bring the feet together. Roll through the spine into your plank. What we did earlier, send the heart forward first. And then drop into the shoulders. And then push up plus press, concave the back. Legs together, squeeze. Drop into the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, press, concave. One more. And then press. Drop the knees. Sit back into your child's pose. Open your knees to the width of your mat. Walk your hands out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the mat or a block or two stacked fists. Inhale and exhale. Come back to your intention. Trust in the moment, you're exactly where you need to be. Come back to all fours. Tuck the toes, down dog. This time, bend the knees, walk the feet to the hands. Grab opposite elbows. And then switch whichever hand was grabbing which elbow. You can bend the knees. Bend your knees as much as it takes to rest your torso on your thighs. Really let your head hang. And then slowly start to straighten your knees and try to keep your upper body as close to your legs as you can. If you'd like, you can keep your knees bended. That releases your lower back. Straightening the knees, more of a hamstring stretch. Drop the weight of the head. You can shake it out, yes and no. Swing from side to side. Release the hands. Slowly roll up through the spine for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up to standing. The chin and chest are the chin and neck are the last thing to come up. Bring your big toes together and your heels apart. Roll your shoulders open. Palms out, mountain pose. In through the nose, out through the nose. And again, try not to adjust as much as you can here. Feel the weight of the feet into the mat. Building roots the longer you stand. Feel the bottom rib cage lift off of the hips, lifting up without arching the back or anything. And then at the front of your mat, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg and the left leg back to your plank. Lower your knees. Bend the elbows, chaturanga, and then press up. Inhale, exhale. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. press up. 4 more. Down. And up. 3 more. Down. Exhale, up. 2. Down. Up. Last one. This time lower your chest all the way down, your chin, and then snake through baby cobra. That was for you, Heather. Lengthen the back of your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Sit back. Child's pose. Bring the palms together, opening the shoulders as you sit back. Then come back forward. Flip the palms so that the palms are facing up. Bring them closer to your knees if you're worried about putting too much weight. It'll feel like your hands are gonna break or something. This is actually good for your wrists. So bend your elbows. And again, when I bend my elbows, I bring a lot of the weight to my knees, so I'm not gonna do anything to my wrists. Inhale, keep all fingers down. Exhale, press up, straighten your elbows, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back on your heels, release your wrists, release your fingers. Notice your breath if you're holding your breath. And then back to down dog. Bring the feet together. Lift the right leg up parallel. Straighten the back knee, both knees. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the hips. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose through your plank. And press up. And then bring the right knee all the way through. Place the foot flat down, low lunge. Inhale and exhale, keep the back knee straight. From here, drop the back knee. Inhale. Exhale, right hand stays down on the outside of the foot. Left hand reaches up. Spinning open the chest, pressing the right knee against the armpit so that the knee is moving out to the side, opening the hips. Look up or down if you have any neck sensitivities. From here, half bind, place the left arm behind the back and reach to grab the top of your right thigh. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release. Tuck the back toes under. High lunge, press down through the front foot to come up. Keep the back knee straight. Tuck the tailbone to feel more of a stretch in your hip flexor. So you could be here, but I come up and I tuck my tailbone, and that also makes it a bit more difficult for me to straighten my back knee. But you fight for it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, drop the shoulders, arms by the ears. Exhale, turn out to warrior 2. Back foot parallel with the side of the mat, press down. Crown of the head, over tailbone. This is another good posture you can do against a wall. And try to get both shoulders flat against the wall. Inhale, exhale, go deeper. Straighten the front knee. This is a good moment if you have a block or something you can use as a block. Place it on the inside of your right foot. Hinge forward, triangle. As your hips go back, reach the right arm up and over. The block is useful because it helps me not collapse in my right side, but lift up and out so that I'm engaging the right and the left side of my body. Pull up through your quadriceps. Look up to your fingertips. Shoulders down. And then again, half bind, place the left hand behind the back and reach to grab the top of your right thigh. From here, come all the way up. Bend in your right knee, press through the front foot. Grab your block, send it a little bit forward in front of you. Half moon. So you lift the back leg up. Similar to our stacking of the hips earlier when we were on the mat. Again, another good one to do against the wall because that can also help you with your balance if you're worried about falling backwards. Foot in line with the hip. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Spiral down to your low lunge and move through your vinyasa flow. Option also to just from plank, push back into down dog using your abdominals. From here, walk your feet to your hands or come up onto your toes, bend your knees. Send your knees into your chest, your hips up. As you hop your feet between your hands, lift halfway, back down. Inhale, come all the way up, palms to heart center. As soon as possible, feel grounded into your feet. In through the nose, out through the nose. Release your hands, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Always coming back to your intention, halfway lift and down. Step the left, and then the right into your plank. Hold here. Squeeze your legs together, open the heart forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down dog. Lift the left leg up high. Straighten the knees, hips parallel. Drop the shoulders. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stack them, and then really lift the knee up high. Back to parallel, left knee to nose. And back up. And then left foot all the way through, low lunge. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, really straighten that back knee. Heel is up. Back heel is up. Front heel is down. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right knee. Left hand is still on the outside of the foot. I reach my right arm up. Press the left foot, left knee into the armpit and shoulder. Inhale. Here's another place you can use your block on the outside of your foot. On any level. From here, half bind, right hand behind the back. Reach to grab the top of the left thigh, open the chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and around. Tuck the back toes. High lunge. Press down to come up. Square off the hips. You could use your hands as markers to send the left hip back and the right hip forward. Inhale and exhale, sink. From here, warrior two. Rotate the inner thighs forward, avoid leaning. Think of reaching the back arm more than you maybe naturally would want to. Send the gaze over the front fingertips, front middle finger, the left hand. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the front knee. Lock. Hinge forward. Tick-tock the arms. 6 and 12. Open the chest. Reach the arm up and over. Pull up through the quadriceps. Engage, especially the left obliques here. Pressing down through the armpit. Half bind, place the right hand behind the back. Reach to grab the top of the thigh. Spiral open. Reach your arm back up. Press through warrior two. Back foot releases. Front foot pushes down. Come into half moon. Stack the hips. In through the nose, out through the nose. Opening the chest. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee. Warrior two. Spiral down. Move through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop or walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms to heart center. Mountain pose. And stand strong, come back to your intention. Release the right leg. Move the leg and the hip from side to side. Bend in the left knee. Take the right foot across, figure four stretch. Sit back like you're sitting in your chair. Bring the arms to cactus or over the head. Sit back, lean back as well. Engage the core. Leaning back first, inhale. And then exhale, bring the palms to heart center, hinge over the calf. Twist to the right, back to the center. Inhale, exhale, come up, keep the knee up, hold. From here, extend the foot out in front. Straighten the leg, hold for 5, 4, 3, one lower. Stand on both feet. Feel the difference between the right and left side. Left leg. Take it out from side to side. In through the nose, out through the nose. Ankle over the knee, bend the knee. You can also do this lying on your back, where you thread your hands through your thigh. Cactus, lean back first. Gauge the core. So I don't know if you notice that adjustment, but the tendency for me is to sink in my hip and arch my lower back. But I engage my core, I tuck my tailbone, and that protects the back of my spine. I bring my palms together, and then I fold over my calf. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feel the weightedness of your right foot. Inhale and exhale. Come up. Keep the knee into the chest. The transition is the hardest part. Hold for 5. Or straighten the leg first. Straighten the knee, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. In through the nose, side out. It's easy to forget to breathe when we're in the holding poses. Open the feet wide, heels in, toes out. Bring the palms to heart center, sit down in a squat. Press the elbows against the knees. Inhale and exhale. Crown of the head comes up and lean back. Allow the breath to move freely up and down. Place the right hand in front of the right foot. Reach the left arm, inch it away, the right hand. Reach the left arm up. Keep both heels down. If your heels are coming up, roll up the back of your mat and place that underneath your feet to bring the floor closer to you. Inhale, exhale, center. Reach the left fingertips out to the left side and the right hand up. Avoid collapsing in the knee and the hip. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Sit all the way back on your sit bones. Bring the bottom of your feet together. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Use the elbows to press the knees down. Otherwise, wherever you are, drop the weight of your head to let gravity bring you closer to your feet, to the floor. In through the nose, out through the nose. Slowly roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Seated. Straighten the legs out in front of you. Reach. Engage your core as you slowly roll down, as slow as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, hug the knees into the chest. Take the knees around in a circle. Use your hands to hold your legs so that you can release in the hip flexors. And then reverse the circle. Inhale and exhale. Grab the feet, press down, happy baby. Try to keep the tailbone down against the mat as much as you can. Hug your knees into your chest. Curl up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Close your eyes, Shavasana. Allow the weight of your hands to fall open, the weight of your head to release into the mat. You have to leave early. You can leave. Release your shoulders, the back of your neck, the front of your throat. Your jaw softens. The space between your eyebrows expands. In through the nose, out through the nose. Release the lower back and the hips. Feel the mat come up to meet you. The mat is supporting you. Notice any sensations in your body. Notice any thoughts that come into your mind. Recognize that the thought is there, and then let it go. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your body back into the space. Take your time to roll onto one side of your body into a fetal position. Use your bicep as your pillow. Use this to be the rebirth of your practice, both on and off the mat. A new start, a new moment. Use the strength of your arms to come up into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed or at a soft gaze. Place one hand over your heart, one hand over your navel. Remember that you can always come back to your breath and to your intention. Take a minute to thank yourself for coming to your mat, for trusting yourself to grow, to be vulnerable. Rub your palms together, creating heat, and then pressing that against your eyeballs. Washing down the face, massaging the jaw, going up to the temples, in between, over the eyebrows, down the face, down the front of the neck, gently tapping the chest, around the armpits. Our lymph tapping around the armpits, your lymph nodes helps activate your digestive system. Brush anything you don't need out and away. And then rub the palms together again. Inhale. Hold at the top. Squeeze the abdominals, squeeze the rectum, the sex organs, and the navel up and in. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. We bow to that which is divine. Namaste.